Okay, last video I think I said this was the last voiceover, or that was the last voiceover, but it turns out it's not. This is another one, and I think there's another one still up to turn 29. Okay, so this clan Sparts spawns a archer, which is really dangerous, and I'm going to start walking my units back because the archer just spells bad news. They can do damage from a range, and I don't have a way to retaliate against that now. But what I'll do is choose the technology to research, and I'm sure I must go for shipbuilding. I don't know. Anyway, here I go for a Mequop instead of a mine like I thought I was going to do, just because it provides that extra housing, which we were missing in here anyway. Now the city can grow super quickly and work all the tiles that we have improved. It's at 3 population. It'll take 3 more turns to grow. And with our next builder, we can work I guess with the builder we have there, we can work that next quarry ASAP. We're going to rush political philosophy because getting our first tier 2 government will be really, really strong. Here, I don't really have much else to build. I mean, I have a builder out, so not a real good reason to build another one yet. But getting that holy site is going to be huge because when we get the next shrine, we'll have more culture pouring in. And just getting, a whole bunch of faith is going to be super, super key. We're going to settle on this rainforest, removing the rainforest, but settling on the hill gives us a 2-2 tile as the capital tile. And it looks like we're probably starting with the bananas. I consider placing the campus, but it would take coin to purchase that. And I am in a position with these barbarians right now that I just want to play it safe and get the, probably get some sort of unit from the clans as opposed to buying tiles. I go for the old god obelisk in that new city, right? Did I read that right? Yeah. Just because it's going to provide us some culture and faith, and the sooner we get it out, we'll grow to more tiles, and we'll be able to work better tiles, and it's all good stuff. Here I have the option to soothe Jerusalem, which doesn't give me a super useful bonus, and because we have all of the era score we need to get a golden age, so using them would just kind of be overkill. But it looks like I do it anyway. Oh, and would you look at that? What a good move that was after all. Finding Hercules is huge. It's really, really, really broken because Hercules can build us districts with charges. There's 3, I guess he has 6 charges in total, but that do like different things depending on how you use them. But 2 of the charges can be used to complete a district immediately. So I imagine I switch to that production in the capital to get Hercules. I don't know if I think about it here. This is a longer video, so my apologies for rambling if I do, but I'm just sitting at the middle of the map with my cursor wondering what I do. I am the only religion still, so I'm wondering, and it doesn't look like the other players generating great profit points, which is a little bit surprising. Usually they will anyway, just because like the AI tends to kind of randomly build districts unless they have a real like bias towards a certain gameplay. So like Korea will like prefer to place their Sejong districts, and Mali will prefer to place their commercial hub districts over probably lots of other things. But Chandragupta, I guess, doesn't have a tendency to build holy sites. I don't know why not though. I think one of their bonuses is related to religious pressure from like trade routes. So I would expect at least, yeah, and then they have the stepwell improvement, which is boosted or buffs holy sites. Yeah, what do I look for there? I think I might have seen that I could purchase an archer like next turn. I think I plan to do that just because outside of having my own archer, I don't think there's much I can really do versus that barbarian camp. Like if they have ranged units and I don't know how I'm going to break through. Yeah, okay, so I switched to Hercules here. I'm like, I might as well just get this right away. I can build my government plaza instantly. I don't think about building that holy site instantly, but maybe I should have done that. But in any case, I can use Hercules in a variety of ways to get whatever districts I want. Do I not just place the holy site here? I mean, not holy site, the government plaza. I really should to lock in the price before I research anything else, because researching other technologies will make districts more expensive to place later in the game. It's a good little tip. Every Civ YouTuber mentions that, and it's good practice if you're trying to play the game, especially on like the higher difficulties, where you really just need to take as many like not shortcuts but like efficient steps as you can to overcome um, the detriment to gameplay that the AI bonuses kind of put you in. There's a gap. What do I think about settling here? It's probably good enough settle. There's mountains nearby to place a holy site. Yeah, and like I don't know, like I do this planning just because when I play a regular game of Civ, I like to plan out my districts and my cities and like, oh, how many more cities can I settle? What are good settling spots? I think I put one here, and I say, oh, okay, I could put one here, and I can put a campus next to that reef tile, and that's all fine and good. But like, am I am I even going to get to a point in the game where I get that city out? And like, if I do go for monumentality, sure, I could plop down a bunch of settlers with my high faith income, but ideally, I just find the AI, send missionaries over to them, and that'll be it. Like, there's probably no reason to settle almost any other cities than the ones we have now. Especially because like the reason to settle more cities is to generate at this point faith and science. And I guess like you can make an argument for like getting more cities means more old god obelisks, which is like a baseline for faith in every city that I would build. Like that's great. Come to think of it, Rome would be a really, really good civ to play this with because they get their monument automatically in their cities when they found them. So just take the Void Singers and you get free 4 faith per turn every settler you plop down. I don't know what I'm talking about here other than, yeah, probably replace this with a different district eventually because it'll be buffed by the Government Plaza. Government Plaza provides adjacency to districts, boosts their yields, but that's pretty much the end of this video. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next turn.